morning. It's Sunday morning, right around 9 o'clock. Broke my camp. It rained all night long, and it's sprinkling right now, so I'm going to put my camera away. I'm headed down to Mayflower 2 to see if I can get aboard this morning, and then head further west. Here we are, Plymouth Harbor. She apparently just went through a multi-million-dollar restoration. She's in beautiful shape. Driving rain. This is my trip. It's a fun little ship to visit. In 1957, the Mayflower 2 crossed the Atlantic. So she's built back in the early 50s and underwent significant restorations shortly before 2020, so she's in great shape. It's a scene in New York Harbor when she arrived July 1957.
Folks, now the rock was a lot larger. People used to come with chisels and hammers and take souvenirs. The Mayflower didn't come in, it was too big. It was anchored out 1.5 miles. They came in on a smaller vessel. 100 yards down is a freshwater brook. It's really because of the fresh water that they settled in this area.
So that is Mayflower 2 and Plymouth Rock. And now I'm going to head over to Fall River to see the battleship. The weather is just atrocious. It's very cold, windy, and periods of rain that comes across almost horizontally because of the wind. So it's a pretty miserable day. It doesn't feel at all like early June. It's a PT boat. So that's the Joseph Kennedy Jr. destroyer. The outside is open, not the in. On board the sub. For torpedo room. 6 torpedo tubes. Officer's pantry. Officer's wardroom. Captain's stateroom. And ship's office. Laundry room. Diesel engines. The cutaway. One on each side of the boat. Heading aft to the maneuvering room. Here are the other 2 diesel engines. So there's 4 diesel engines. Propellers are driven by electric motors. They're not attached to the engines. Back where the motors are. The aft torpedo room. 4 torpedo tubes in the stern. It's a hide and see to the right. She's a rust bucket. It's the old Soviet ship that was used by the East Germans, and eventually Germany took it over and gave it to the United States. Okay, over to the USS Massachusetts. It's pretty impressive for all the battles that she was in World War II. She didn't lose a single man. Bofors gun. This is the conning station. Look at the thickness of the armor for that. It's crazy thick. 16 inches of armor for the conning station. This is the chart house. The other end going out the stern. She has quite a history. 35 engagements aboard battle stars. Never lost a man. Which is incredible. Another bunk room. The captain's office. The bunks are for the guys that are reporting to him, helping out with administrative matters. He doesn't actually sleep here. This is the warrant officer's galley. Warrant officer's mess. Still part of the warrant officer's mess. This is marine berthing. This is a piece of steel that took a hit off of Casablanca, Morocco. during World War II. All the red markings indicate where there was battle damage. This is where the shell came through. Nobody was injured though, everybody was at their battle stations. It was a bunk room. And I think that's where the projectile came through, because it indicated it came through on the deck. 225,000 miles she traveled, 35 enemy engagements. Gives a sense for all over the world. She was in Operation Torch, which was the landing in North Africa by the United States and Great Britain. This is the flag that was flown on board, along with some of the battle damage that it received from being shot by the enemy. It's a piece of the wall from the Panama Canal locks, because Massachusetts is 108 feet, 2 inches wide, and the canal is only 110 feet wide, so the sailors were able to reach out and actually scrape rock off the surface of the wall. CIC. Powder magazine. It's a gravity hoist. We're right outside of one of the 16-inch turrets. There's a pass-through right there for powder. That's the inside. They call it a flame-proof scuttle. Capstan they use to move material around, specifically the warheads. Must have been hot, difficult work. Radio Central. Quite a few men worked here. An operating room. Dentist's office. Steam turbines, 850 degrees Fahrenheit. This is the fire room where the oil created the heat for the steam. So I think that's it for USS Massachusetts and the rest of the complex here. I think I've seen everything that's open and gone into all the spaces that I could find that were on the map. It's not raining, thankfully, but I already booked a motel reservation for this evening because I was a little bit concerned about night number 3 in the rain, and things are starting to get wet. I really don't like traveling when I'm soaked. So tonight I'm staying in a motel over near Groton, Connecticut, where tomorrow I hope to visit the USS Nautilus, which is the first nuclear-powered submarine. And one last shot of the USS Massachusetts, highly decorated World War II battleship, and very good condition. One more vessel to look at, LCM, landing craft mechanized, for landing material and men onto shore, similar to the type used during the Normandy invasion. Doesn't say specifically whether this was used in World War II, so I'm guessing not. So I rode from Fall River down to Newport. It's probably taking me 20-25 minutes to get down here. Very windy out and cold, but no rain. I'm going to cross over the couple bridges to get to the other side of Rhode Island. Then I hope to go to Noank for dinner. It's just such a delight after 3 days of rain to finally be riding on dry pavement where I'm not having to continue to wipe my faceplate down, face covering down to be able to see where I'm going. And my gear is drying out a little bit. My summer gloves, they got completely soaked, are almost dry. So huge improvement in morale for the rider here. There's the Newport Bridge. Hopefully it's not too windy up there to cross. Hadn't really thought about that. I'm a little bit committed now because if I didn't want to take this bridge, the only way to get around to Connecticut is to go way north up to Providence, Rhode Island. There's Newport over there to the left, my south. And Narragansett Bay is there to the right, to the north. Whitecaps on Narragansett Bay with the wind today. Feels like that wind's coming out of the north or northwest to my right. Second bridge is coming up, called Jamestown Bridge. So goodbye to Rhode Island, hello to Connecticut. This is the town of Mystic, Connecticut. Great little town on the Mystic River. Mystic Bridge is a drawbridge. It's on the western side of the Mystic River, down near the confluence of the Mystic River and Fisher's Island Sound, which is right off of Long Island Sound.